What's going down? TK coming at you. You know, when I think about financial empowerment, and I think about a lot of the stuff that other people push, it has zero value to your life. I mean, people are pushing potions, lotions, crude oil, and everything else except something that will help you survive the financial changing of the guard that's taking place right now. Now, a lot of people don't believe that there is a change of the guard, but there's a lot of information I go out of my way to post on my Facebook page to show otherwise. And there are a lot of people who study charts that say 2016 will be the Great Reset, thanks to the Shemitah and thanks to the year of Jubilee. So to not go into religious beliefs, but for those people who understand the Torah, there's an ancient mathematical charting that's involved in the Torah. And separate the religion and get into the mathematics. And that's why I said the people who study charts say that 2016 will be a great reset. So the only thing I've ever said to people, the only thing I've ever encouraged you guys to do is to diversify internationally, to include in your portfolio options that give you the opportunity to still eat if something happens to your primary means of payment. Your primary salary is in US dollars. So nobody believes that the US dollar is going to crash. Nobody believes that the US dollar is losing value. Nobody even understands, in spite of the fact that you can see it at the grocery store, and it takes a 6-family income to survive in today's economy. Nobody accepts the fact that the dollar mathematically cannot be sustained in the bubble nature in which our society is propped up by today. Everything is manipulated on paper derivatives, and those bubbles cannot mathematically continue to expand without repercussions. So that's why I pointed to the Torah, with this being the year of Jubilee, and this also being a Shemitah. Now, Shemitah says every 7 years in the financial world something happens, and from a historical point of view, the Shemitah was a cleansing or a start over for finances. That's when the books were erased, debts were forgiven, and you begin anew. So, what we have right now is a fiat-based monetary system that is propped by paper derivatives due to a certain group within our society that is greedy and that only concerns themselves with hoarding. So again, you always reach a critical tipping point within mathematics when the scale falls. All right? So I've always said to people to prepare your family for the future by acquiring alternative forms of money. So if you argue about alternative forms of money, you are an idiot. And that's most of the people out there. Now, everybody says plant positive seeds and hope that it falls on positive ground. But the fact is, every human being on this planet that is over 18 years old needs to take alternative currency serious if they want to be viable in the new world order. It's just that simple. So you can plant good seeds, bad seeds. You can not listen, don't give a care, pay attention to the Super Bowl, watch the Grammys. I mean, you can be distracted with every other thing in life, right? But the fact of the matter is that the principles behind the monetary system in which you don't understand or pay attention to are changing. There are key factors that basically have shifted in the global economy. That means that the atmosphere is primed for a changing of the guard. And the global GDP or the global sovereign nations that are driving the change have enough influence and have enough power to make the shift happen. So what that means to you is it doesn't matter that you don't care. It has no bearing on the change. I tell people continuously to just convert fiat currency to other forms of money. Okay, how do you argue with the dinar versus the dollar versus euro? They're all fiat forms of money, right? The difference in one fiat form from one country as opposed to another is the value. Okay, so if you was to convert paper money, US dollars, a portion of your salary, maybe $100 a month in gold currency, maybe $100 a week, or $100 every payday in cryptocurrency, what you will find is that you have an alternate form of money. It's still money. And guess what? It is just as easy to convert from the alternate form back to US dollars. So if you was to say that the market was too volatile and you didn't want to hold the alternative currency, the process to convert back to dollars is just as easy as the process to acquire. I'm trying to save somebody. Everybody keeps telling me to drop financial seeds. Well, I have a YouTube channel with over 200 videos where I have dropped seeds for over a year. Time is critical. Right now, the preparation time, I can honestly say, is just about over. If you don't get serious about your financial freedom, no one will. Financial freedom comes from alternative currency. Why? Because alternative currency allows you to no longer be the beneficiary. You become the owner of the said money that you either mine or mint. And I keep telling everyone, and no one listens to the fact that if you mine or mint the money, then you are the owner. The owner sets policy. Peer-to-peer transactions have no governmental bank control. So if you wanted to transfer, move money, you can without any central authority asking, telling. That's the benefit of decentralized currency. Decentralized currency gives you the power to make your own decisions because you are the owner. You set the policy. Fiat currency, you are the beneficiary. You can only react to bank and governmental policies. They tell you when, how, and they even charge you access to use the fiat money that they print. Everybody says history won't repeat itself, but FDR said all government must be returned to the government. That which belongs to the king eventually must be given back to the king. So, acquire gold currency. Stay away from a mint that you didn't commission. Acquire cryptocurrency. Do you understand the nature of cryptocurrency? The blockchain technology behind cryptocurrency is the best invention since the internet itself. It's going to revolutionize the way we transact because of the fact that you do not have any central authority behind cryptocurrency. I'm trying to empower some people. I'm trying to enlighten you. My job is not to convince you. My job is to help you once you make up your mind to take financial empowerment serious.